Hey everyone, so today I'm gonna give my thoughts on the two new upcoming 6-star operators to Arknights. Since I don't speak Chinese, I'm just gonna guess what their abilities do from the livestream footage. So the first operator we'll be talking about is Ling. I like the dragon operators a lot, like Neon and Dusk, so I'm for sure looking forward to getting her. So in terms of design, I definitely rate her. Unfortunately, her kit looks quite weak and frankly unimpressive and falls flat in my expectations. So in this clip, we see her first skill that seemingly summons these sperm-like dragon monsters. Honestly, their damage seems pretty garbage. If we go to the next clip, we can see them doing damage to enemies we're more familiar with. So here we see that her summons cost 90p and that they take deployment limit. So you really have to ask yourself, would I rather place this derpy snake dragon thingy or just place a Kroos or an Indra? I personally would place a Rangers than this summon, just judging from the damage in this clip. Now maybe the active skill can make up for the weakness in these summons, but honestly, I don't really know what the fuck her active is even doing in this clip. It appears to just be murdering her summons, and then she has to resummon them, so not a whole lot going on there. So now let's look at her other ability, which also looks quite terrible to me. So first off, we see that the summon is a 23 cost now with this ability. So now we need to compare these summons with an operator like Blaze that have a similar DP cost. So the first summon is just kind of the standard dragon we saw with the other skill, but the second summer evolves the dragon, kind of like a Pokemon. And I guess the damage is above average for this Mega Dragon summon. But I looked at the data, I did the math, and I calculated that this summon costs 46 DP in worth, since you have to place two 23 DP summons to make it. So that definitely doesn't seem worth to me, especially because summons cannot even be healed, so you can't even sustain them. We even see the livestream cut off the footage at around 36 out of 66 units killed, since it's quite apparent that the summons were dying, since they can't sustain themselves at all. It's pretty obvious that Ling can't solo this map. I guarantee that this map could be easily soloed by Blaze plus a healer, which is actually less DP used than showed in this clip. Okay, let's talk about the next upcoming operator, Lee. Now, whereas with Ling, who I can see being useful in some niche scenarios, Lee appears just to be a total meme operator from my estimations. I find it kind of annoying, perhaps offensive, that every furry operator in this game is just, I don't know, I guess you can say a little bit memey and just not useful. Like at this point, it seems like they just don't want to make usable furry operators, which as someone who got into Arknights because of fan art from operators like Spot, Hung, and Ack, I find it quite frustrating to say the least. So the first ability they show off is some sort of sticky bomb that explodes after a certain duration. Now at first watching this clip, I thought this ability looked pretty amazing, but after watching more closely and thoroughly, how it appears to be working is that it makes the enemy immune from damage until the bomb explodes, and then when the bomb explodes, I think like the damage is probably based off the total damage the enemy received overall. I'll try to like slow down the footage to show it, but basically Exercise doing all this damage, not Lee, and Exercise just doing all this damage in a roundabout way. This enemy would die regardless. It's just a weird roundabout way to do damage that I don't really see the point of, so kind of a meme ability, but at least it looks funny. And the next ability they show looks really lame in my opinion. It really is just repelling the enemies away, which I don't really see the point of. All it's effectively doing is clumping the enemies up in a giant death ball, so they can just destroy you more effectively later. We even see this happen in the livestream footage. Before they cut off the clip, you can see that the player is clearly being overran by the enemy in a major way here, and the map just looks like a total loss before they cut off the footage to their next segment. So overall, though I find both these upcoming operators to be intriguing in their design, their gameplay just doesn't impress me.